Hello Internet friends, my name is Rich, you can also call me Darth Geekula. I'm doing a quick Darth haul video on not an action figure, even though I have the DC Multiverse Suicide Squad Harley Quinn assisting me. No, it is not on an action figure, it is actually on this, the new Steelbook, Blu-Ray, 4K, a bunch of other stuff that I don't even have the proper TV for. Steelbook Suicide Squad edition. This is the extended edition of the somewhat polarizing superhero film from last summer. A movie I really enjoyed, even though I did have my problems with it. I do like to buy all my DC movies in steelbook form, because I am a fan of steelbooks, even though it doesn't really change anything about the movie. I just like how they look on the shelf. There you go. There's the Suicide Squad title on the side. This cool skull artwork that we saw a lot, and on the back we see sort of the Belle Reve graffiti that we see in the film. You open it up eventually, and whoops, don't you dare steal my digital codes. How dare you. You open it up and you see some more imagery from the film. You have a regular Blu-ray. The extended edition is actually on the Blu-ray, and then the Ultra HD DVD is the theatrical version. So if you want to see, or the theatrical version is 4K. The extended edition is just your regular old-fashioned Blu-ray. And if we take this out, there we go. Probably dented it. You see a few more images from the movie, or I guess it's one big image, which looks very cool. As far as the review of the actual extended edition of the movie, my biggest problem, I had a couple problems with the theatrical cut. It is a little bit of a beautiful mess. You could tell there was a bunch of editing and things that happened, and there's a few. The flow isn't there. It jumps around a bit too much. It's clear that the editors at Warner Brothers went a little bit editing happy. The other problem was when you have a superhero movie where the heroes are a bunch of the coolest villains in the DC universe, the actual villain seems kind of weak. Basically, Suicide Squad, you probably know what it is, a bunch of super villains that are in jail. They get recruited to be part of this Task Force X, and if they complete these missions, they'll get time taken off their jail sentences. And the villain is kind of Enchantress, who's kind of a member of the Suicide Squad, but kind of not, and her brother, who's some sort of mystical something or other, and there are these zombie-like molten rock people, and I would have rather it have been the League of Assassins wants to kidnap Enchantress to use her as a weapon of mass destruction, and then Suicide Squad has to go in, because then Suicide Squad battling assassins and ninjas, to me that's a little more grounded, and I think would have been a little more interesting a movie. Raja Ghul wouldn't had to have been in it, just sort of the League of Assassins, and they could maybe mention him by name. Anyway, so the extended cut, it doesn't help that I wasn't real big on the villains. However, as far as the flow and the pacing and the editing is much better. It has a little bit more time to breathe. I'm not exactly sure how much longer the extended edition is, at least 15 minutes, I believe. And you can definitely tell it just flows so much better. I still probably would have cut out a couple of characters. Even though I liked Killer Croc, I would have taken him out, and I probably would have taken out Katana as well. Just to let you spend a little bit more time with Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and the other ones that are in it. Especially Captain Boomerang. I found him to be a really fun character in this movie, and he doesn't get a whole lot to do. He's kind of the most roguish of these rogues, and I would have liked to have seen him have a little bit more fun. You take out Killer Croc and Katana, give those minutes to him. I guess Deadshot and Harley Quinn didn't really need any more screen time. They had enough. Even though Margot Robbie was amazing, she had the exact amount of screen time. Is what I'm trying to say. Also, Jared Leto's Joker, that's probably the biggest difference. In the extended cut, we see a lot more of him. I really liked Jared Leto's portrayal of Joker, this sexy yet psychotic version of the Joker. It was different than any other version, and there also seemed to be a real danger to the character, at least in the trailers. In the actual movie, Not so much. So we do see a little bit more of the Joker being dangerous and unpredictable and scary. I would have liked to have seen even more of that than what was in the extended cut. So yeah, definitely I recommend. I like Suicide Squad. I like Superman versus Batman, and I loved Man of Steel. I love Superman versus Batman, and I will fight anyone that says Man of Steel and Superman versus Batman were bad films, because they were, I thought, excellent films. And I do agree that the extended edition of Batman vs. Superman is also better than the theatrical cut. And this is another case where the extended edition is better than the theatrical cut. I like the theatrical cut. I found it to be an enjoyable mess. This solves some of the problems I had with it, but not all. But really, I think Suicide Squad is worth it just for Margot Robbie's excellent Harley Quinn. So yeah, if you liked Suicide Squad, definitely pick up the extended edition. If you hated it, I don't think you'll like it anymore. Based on the extra footage. If you're kind of on the fence about Suicide Squad, I think you will enjoy it more with the extended edition. I picked this up at Best Buy. I believe it's in Canada, or it's a Best Buy exclusive, this Steelbook. They tend to get most of the Steelbook exclusives. So it's Best Buy in Canada and the United States, and wherever Best Buy exists, I suppose. Okay, guys, that is it. There you go. Steelbook, Suicide Squad. I liked it. I like the DC Cinematic Universe, or DC Extended Universe, whatever they call it. And I'll fight anyone that doesn't like it. Not really, but we can just agree to disagree. Okay, guys, that's it. Until next time, I will see ya.